Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. Just me and the critters. I know you guys are like, wow. Anyway, happy Saturday. It is March 24th, 2018. Saturday afternoon at 4:29 p.m. Let me do the weather. I better turn this down or else I'll get a call or something. Okay, let's see. La 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 la. It's refreshing. In a minute I start telling you the weather, then it'll tell me, no! Okay, are you done? Okay, it's 75 degrees right now. Real feel is 75. The high will be 75, the low will be 60. So that's kind of a normal temperature for this time of year here in Florida, part I'm in, which is below Tallahassee, right below Tallahassee. I live in Wacola County, if you're ever curious. I live in Crawfordville, and we really like it here. So, because we're more country, so we don't want a real populated part. Anyway, you guys know that yesterday, I was just kind of in a mellow mood. I'm still in a mellow mood. So I did some unpacking, some more unpacking in the kitchen. I moved a shelving unit around. I moved a small shelving unit, not heavy at all, plastic one, into the kitchen because I did not have anywhere to put. To me, it's really important. I have a lot of cleaning rags and washcloths and towels for my kitchen. And these aren't like specifically bought just for the kitchen. I used to buy like the big bundles, like at Sam's Club, of just the cleaning rags. They're cleaning, they're brand new. They're washcloth, but they're not fancy. And then I have microfiber towels that I use like on my electronics and stuff, but that's what's best for your big screen TVs and whatever. And then I have like my oven mitts, of course, and then I have some placemats. And I still use my placemats, even though we don't have a kitchen table. I use them like on the counter, like if you're stirring coffee and you're going to set a spoon down. I'd rather do that. But the reason I have so many rags, cleaning rags and stuff, is because a long time ago, way before in my first marriage even, it's cheaper to laundry your cleaning rags than it is to buy paper towel. Like a 3-pack of paper towels, I probably go through less than a roll of paper towels a month. And that's with cleaning and usually what we use the paper towels for. A little bit, for cooking, if you're straining like grease or whatever, but a little bit for cleaning too if I'm cleaning windows and mirrors. But mainly if we use them instead of napkins. But, so it's important to have a place for those. And that's what I use that shelving unit for. Plus, I have a whole bucket full of cleaning products that are like Carpet Fresh and, your powdered Comet and, the Magic Eraser scouring pads and then all of my, pads for my mop and stuff. So those can't be under the sink anymore because they're getting damp. So and I want to ask anybody that lives in the South, specifically if you live in Florida and stuff, is it just kind of an area that gets a lot of humidity is under a sink? Do I need to buy some of those things I see like at Dollar Tree that are supposed to draw the damp away or whatever, But I needed someplace to put all those. And I tell you what, when I moved, I'll show you guys in a minute, when I moved my table, my shelving unit, and redid this section over here and stuff, it turned out so much better. I was very pleased with it. So I had a shelving unit right here where you see this TV tray. And I'll see if you can see further down. See, I have a 3-drawer thing here. This got some of Brad's tool tools and measuring tape, stuff we would use often. There was one of the retractable dog leashes. Then that green box right there has got extension cords and a flashlight. And then up here, it's got the bottom little box is fishing lures he's going to take in the bedroom. But then he has this wooden box that we put like our wallets and keys and stuff in. And then I had bought from the Dollar Tree this set of 4 hooks that are adhesive hooks. And so I was able to put them on the wall. And I deliberately did not put them all the same level or anything. And those are his 3 favorite hats that you see there. So this one here, right there, it's got one of those lights on the bill. And then these other 2 are his favorite hats. And they're, keys, and then like back scratcher, fly swatter, and then I had bought, it's hard to do this, let's see. There's a saying, just like live your dream, do what you love, cherish every moment, and so on. But I thought that turned out much, much nicer. And then back here, and I want to get like an umbrella stand or something like that eventually. Or even a bucket would work. We've got umbrellas, canes, and stuff like that. So, anyway, I thought that turned out quite nice. I was very pleased with it. So was Brad. And then we have a bin here by my chair on the other side of the door that we put all our shoes in. So nobody's tripping over those. So, I like stuff nice and neat. So, I thought that area turned out very nice, and I was happy about it. And then I just picked up, Brad was cooked dinner last night, and he made sloppy joes and then a noodle mix because we can't use the oven. And I did laundry. I did like 3 loads of laundry, and like I said, just picked up, and I made a couple hats yesterday. I finished that one that was halfway done, and then I made another one last night. But so this is the large adult one I was telling you guys about. That one will be going, to Ohio. And then this little guy is an infant hat. And there's a little smiley face. And I know, a lot of people are very leery about buttons on infant hats. But this is like an infant hat. And I figured, too, if anybody's real worried about it, they can always cut the button off. Or else they can just turn it backwards. So, And, let's see what else. So that was about it. Brad watched, his last episode on Game of Thrones. I think it was season 7. He said he has to wait another year until season 8 will be down. And I guess that'll be the last season. I watched, started the season 5 of the Bates Motel. I'm only in episode 1, so don't spoil it for me, but holy moly. And that's all I'm going to say, because I won't spoil it for anybody else either. I could have stayed up and watched that for a couple more hours, but I was good. I should have stayed up. I couldn't sleep, eat still, I was in pain from the UTI, and I just couldn't sleep. Because I thought the landlord might be coming by today with the service guy. He buys his appliances used from this guy, and then the guy also fixes them. And Brad had called him yesterday, and he made it sound like they probably would be by today. Well, when Brad then this morning, our landlord gives Brad the number of the repair guy. And first of all, I'm like, whoa, wait, I don't. And Brad told me at first when he called, he just left a voicemail because the guy didn't answer. And I said, I don't want some guy that I don't know just showing up, because he runs a second-hand appliance store, but I need identification and stuff then. I'm not just letting anybody in my house when my husband's not home. I'm always that way. I'm very cautious on that stuff. And Brad got hold of him this afternoon, and he said, well, he only works Monday through Friday. Okay, I can understand that. it's too bad. I was hoping to have an oven. We haven't had one in about a week, but, you know, it is what it is. And, yeah, so I guess maybe Monday. I hope, you know. So, you know, if not, I'm going to have Brad have him give me his full name, or have Stan, our landlord, give us this guy's full name, and then I'm going to want to see a driver's license at the door. I'm sorry, but I want to make sure that you're who you're supposed to be. You know, you got to be careful anymore. So, but yeah, so I couldn't sleep because I'm like, you know, I'm going to get up first thing in the morning and I'm really weird about that, but it's like I'm going to vacuum and I'm going to do all my floors and, you know, I wanted everything cleaned off from this area and that area and so on. And, but yeah, then he didn't, it was a no-go for today. So, we'll just make do. Let's see, I already told you about the oven. So I got up with Brad, and then I went back to sleep about 11:30 for a couple of hours because I was just so dead tired. I'm going to make chicken tonight. I'm going to make it in the pressure cooker part of my crock pot with some potatoes and cabbage and onions and different spices, and I think that'll be real good. And let's see, and I need to vacuum. I'm going to vacuum, and when I say vacuum, I also vacuum on my tile flooring, because that shark does a great job on that also. And then I'm also going to mop and dust, you know. And I want to clean the bathroom, but it's really hard to clean the bathroom. My husband, he's putting the washing machine back in there, thinking he'd do me a favor, and he is. But I just need to be able to go in there and clean, you know. But I can do most of it without that. And started another hat. I did a couple more granny squares. I watched the movie Jackie. It was okay. And I'm just kind of puttering around here. Brad is off tomorrow and Monday, so I'm excited. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. Monday morning, bright early, we have doctor appointments, so, you know. But we won't have the money to get the prescriptions until Thursday, so, you know, we'll just have to make it through till then, and we will. You know, we thought we would have had the money because, you know, with the RV, but, you know, what happened, and, you know, that's just the way it is. So, but I'm just feeling kind of mellow. I'm excited. I do plan on doing one thing tomorrow, definitely, is getting in my craft room and doing some painting. That's going to be a must. I must. The days just go by too fast, don't they? I mean, you get up in the day and you plan on doing this, and this, and then before you know it, you look up and it's, holy crap, it's this time, and it's like, wow, I really wanted to go in and paint. I try not to go in and paint too much if Brad's home, because I don't want him to think I'm ignoring him, you know, and he's been working earlier shifts, so, you know, that's why I'm trying to get back on a day shift. So, but anyway, that's all we really got going on. It's a beautiful day out, and just making the most of it. So, anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye.